Hello, you are welcome to the class of Adverb and its types. It's a part of English Grammar Lessons series of parts of speech. Here, you learn what is an adverb, then its different types will be explained with examples. In the end, we'll talk about position of adverbs in a sentence. If you find any difficulty in any part of this lesson, you can ask in the comment section below. I'll reply you there. Now, let's begin. An adverb is a word that modifies a verb, an adjective, another adverb, or even a whole sentence. It answers to the questions like when, where, how often, how much, etc. Look at the examples. He speaks loudly. Here, loudly is an adverb which modifies the verb speaks. Second example, she is very beautiful. Here, the adverb very modifies an adjective beautiful. Third example, the game finished too quickly. Too is an adverb which modifies another adverb quickly. Last example, fortunately, Rocky reached on the spot. Here, fortunately modifies the sentence. Imagine the sentence without fortunately. Rocky reached on the spot. It would have different meaning. Note that adverbs often end in ly. For example, slowly, loudly, quickly. But every word ending in ly is not an adverb. For example, lovely, friendly. In the sentence, she is a lovely girl. Lovely is an adjective, so don't take it as an adverb. Different types of adverbs are adverb of manner, adverb of degree, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency, conjunctive adverb, and sentence adverb. Adverb of manner. It tells us about the manner of the action being done, whether it is done joyfully or cunningly, etc. It answers to the question, how? Some adverbs of manner are slowly, carefully, fast, neatly, happily. Examples, handle the machine carefully. Here, the action is being done carefully, so carefully is an adverb of manner. Second example, Mike is running fast. Here, answer to the question how is fast, so it is an adverb of manner. Third example, suddenly he fell down from the roof of the house. Here, answer to the question how is suddenly, so it is an adverb of manner. Similarly, in the last example, he slowly backed his car into the parking area. Slowly is an adverb of manner as it is an answer to the question how. Adverb of degree. It tells us about the intensity of the verb in the sentence. It describes how much or to what degree. It includes hardly, enough, fairly, extremely, somewhat, too, quite, almost. Some different degrees of verbs can be low, medium, or high. Example of low degree is somewhat, medium degree is fairly, and high degree can be extremely. Look at the examples. I can hardly believe her story. He was quite happy at the proposal. Ria's decision is absolutely wrong. In these sentences, hardly, quite, and absolutely are adverbs of degree as they tell us about the intensity of the verbs believe, happy, and wrong decision. Adverb of place. It tells us about the place where an action happens. It answers to the question where. Some common adverbs of place are under, in, out, there, upstairs. Examples are I saw her outside the theatre. Ricky went abroad last year. Flowers bloom everywhere in the spring. In these sentences, outside, abroad, and everywhere are adverbs of place as they answer to the question where. Adverb of time. It tells us at what time or for how long something happens. Some adverbs of time are yesterday, now, today, for 2 years, since 2012. Examples are I am going to movie tomorrow. Here, tomorrow is an answer to the question when, so it is an adverb of time. Sherry will leave for America next week. Here, next week is answer to the question at what time, so it is also an adverb of time. They have been playing for 2 hours. For 2 hours tells us about duration, so it is an adverb of time. She is working as a teacher since 1998. Since 1998 tells us for how long, so it is an adverb of time. Adverb of frequency. It expresses how often something occurs. It can be split into indefinite and definite frequency. Adverbs of indefinite frequency give a general information of frequency. Examples are usually, sometimes, always. Adverbs of definite frequency give exact frequency of an action. Examples are once a week, 5 times a month. Look at the examples in sentences. I wash my clothes twice a week. Twice a week gives exact frequency of an action, so it is an adverb of definite frequency. He always prays to God for his good health. Always is a general information of frequency, so it is an adverb of indefinite frequency. He really plays basketball. Here, rarely means not often. It is also a general information of frequency, so it is an adverb of indefinite frequency. Last example, she visits her parents once a month. Once a month gives us exact frequency of an action, so this is an adverb of definite frequency. Conjunctive adverb. It is also called an adverb of conjunction or linking adverb. It connects 2 independent clauses or sentences. It is used to show sequence, contrast, cause and effect, and other relationships. Some adverbs of conjunction are however, consequently, nonetheless, similarly, hence. Examples are she doesn't want to go, besides, it's too late. Here, besides connects 2 clauses, so it is a conjunctive adverb. You must have noticed 2 clauses are separated by a semicolon and there is a comma after the conjunctive adverb. Second example, they told her, thus he knows. Here, thus is a conjunctive adverb. Jimmy kept talking in class, therefore he was punished. Therefore connects the 2 clauses and shows a relationship of cause and effect between them. So it is a conjunctive adverb. Olivia loves to read horror stories. Likewise, her sister enjoys it. Here again, likewise connects the two clauses and shows a relationship between them. It is an adverb of conjunction. Sentence adverb. It is also known as opinion adverb. It is a word that modifies a whole sentence or clause within a sentence. It tells us about the speaker's opinion of the sentence. Some sentence adverbs are interestingly, thankfully, hopefully, surprisingly. Examples are sadly, forests are under threat. Sadly is a sentence adverb here, as in its absence, sentence would be like this: forests are under threat, and the meaning changes. Other examples are clearly, he has been cheating the company. Hurriedly, he typed the email. Luckily, Remo found his wallet in the hall. In these sentences, clearly, hurriedly, and luckily are sentence adverbs because by them only we come to know about the speaker's opinion or attitude. Look at the position of adverbs in a sentence. There are three main positions: at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. Examples are luckily, I found my keys in the car. Lois often reads novels. She visits her sister every Sunday. In these sentences, the words in red, luckily, often, and every Sunday are adverbs. There are some rules regarding the position of adverbs in a sentence. First is, some adverbs are used before an adjective or adverb. Examples are fairly, somewhat, extremely, so, very. Examples in sentences are she is extremely beautiful. Here, extremely is an adverb which is used before adjective beautiful. My brother runs very fast. Here, very is an adverb which is used before another adverb, fast. Number 2. Some adverbs like bitterly and loudly are used after intransitive verbs. If you don't know what are intransitive verbs or different types of verbs, you can watch my separate lesson on verbs and its types. Its link is given above. Coming back, example of this rule is she laughs loudly. Here laughs is an intransitive verb and loudly is an adverb which is used after it. Number 3. Generally adverbs like always, often, surely are used between auxiliary verb and main verb. Examples are I will surely meet her. Here will is an auxiliary verb and meet is the main verb. Surely is an adverb which is used between these two verbs. Next example, she will always remember him. Here, always is an adverb between an auxiliary verb will and the main verb remember. Number 4. Adverbs of frequency like rarely, always, generally, usually are used before verbs. Examples are she never eats spicy food. Barking dogs seldom bite. Here, adverbs never and seldom are used before verbs eats and bite. Number 5. Some adverbs are used to qualify different words in the similar sentences. They are only, even, merely. They qualify the words they are used before. Look at the examples. First, only she gave me books. only is before she and it is qualifying she. Here, meaning is that it is only she who gave me books. Number 2, she only gave me books. Here, only is qualifying gave. It means she didn't say anything else. She only gave me books. Number 3, she gave only me books. Here, only is qualifying me. It means it is only me to whom she gave books. In the last sentence, she gave me only books. Only is qualifying books. It means she didn't give me anything else. Sixth rule is, if there are many adverbs in a sentence, apply MPFT to arrange them, where M stands for adverb of manner, P for adverb of place, F for adverb of frequency, and T for adverb of time. Look at the example. She runs slowly in the park 3 times a week. Here, all the adverbs are arranged correctly. First adverb is slowly, which is manner. Second is in the park, which is place. And third is 3 times a week, which is frequency. And there is no time given. If it were there, we would have placed it in the end. Now, imagine the same sentence after rearranging the different adverbs. She runs 3 times a week in the park slowly. It is a wrong sentence. So, be careful while arranging the different adverbs in a sentence. That's all for this lesson. We'll meet soon. Keep learning English. Bye.